Hello there, Amy Sheffer here today for Jillibean Soup. Today I'm sharing a feminine card project along with some of my favorite ways to add that feminine touch. To get started, I've pulled out some supplies from one of my favorite collections, Spoonful of Soul. The soft color palette is perfect for the look I'm going for. I have a few of the papers pulled out here along with the Peapod Parts die cuts and the enamel shapes. First, I'm pulling out the Peapod parts and sorting through them for pieces that I might like to use. There are lots of florals, hearts, birds, and some really beautiful sentiments. In addition to the Peapod parts sentiments, there are quite a few sentiment strips on the bite-sized bits paper that can be cut out and used on cards. There are also sentiments in the coordinating stamp set and some washi strip sentiments too. I'm just going to play around and see what I can come up with. I'm thinking I want to use this big pink heart right here as a focal point and maybe add some florals to it and one of these darling birds. I'm starting out with an idea of the basic design I want to try, a circle layer with everything loosely arranged on top. I've got my card size panel so I can lay everything out and make sure it will all fit. I have a few leftover circles that might work. The yellow brick pattern is from Farmhouse Stew and the purple gingham is from Garden Harvest. But you can see how well they both coordinate with Spoonful of Soul. In the end, I decided to try the purple gingham circle first. Here you'll see me just playing around with placement of the flowers around that lavender heart, tucking stems here and there and rearranging until I'm happy with the overall look. I know I want to add a bird to the design too, but I'm not sure which one yet. Next, I'll sort through the different sentiments. I don't have any particular occasion in mind for this card, so I can either pick a message I like or go with whichever color looks best. All of these are sweet. Chin up, darling, enjoy the little things, stop and smell the roses, to name a few. I've picked out Stop and Smell the Roses and the bright yellow bird. Next, I'm picking out some hearts to use as accents. I'm going to add some more girly accents later, but first, because I always have to do this, I want to see how my cluster looks against different papers and different colors. If you've never seen the press and seal trick, you're going to love this. I got this idea from Lori Willison. Just lay a small piece of press and seal across your arrangement and let it pick up all the pieces and keep them in place. This is the perfect way to try out different backgrounds without messing up your arrangement. I'm also keeping both the purple and yellow circles and an alternative sentiment close at hand. At this point, I'm still not sure which ones I'll settle on, mostly because everything in this collection looks so beautiful. I'm really liking that mint green striped pattern, either as the background panel or the circle accent. In the end, I've chosen the purple circle against a white linen background. I've been drawn to lots of whites in my designs lately. It's just so clean and crisp. Now that I've decided on the arrangement and the elements, it's time to assemble. The press and seal is fantastic here too. It makes it super easy to adhere the elements in layers without losing your arrangement and placement. So this design is already quite feminine with patterns, color choices, and image selections, but I want to step it up a little bit with some bling. First, I'm adding some clear sequins for some sparkle. Some kind of ribbon or twine is definitely one of my go-tos for feminine cards. I mean, a bow is almost required, right? But I really just couldn't make it work on this card. Sometimes the best design skill is knowing what not to add. Here I'm accenting the flower die cuts with some glossy accents and white gel pen. And then for one more shimmery touch, I'm coating the hearts with clear Wink of Stella shimmer. Before I call this one done, I decide to add some white splatter. You'll see me use a scrap strip to protect my sentiment. The rest of the composition is fair game for splatter, but I do want my sentiment to be legible when I'm done. My last step is to mount this whole panel onto a white card base. Because my panel is card sized, I use the right angle of my MISTI to line up the panel to the card base. Without that, you can be sure my panel would be all cattywampus on there. Not sure if the shimmer and shine is going to show up on camera, but it's very soft and pretty in real life. I have to say, I think this card would have been quite lovely with any of those background pattern combinations, but that said, I really like how this turned out. Soft and feminine without being over the top all pink and too frou-frou. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day.